Hey guys, some of you have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true. Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire.
Hard to believe, but Brett Cooper has sent Daily Wire and the comment section into straight-up chaos with her sudden exit, and now people are wondering if she's taking the show to the cleaners.
Nashville, where I launched the comment section, but which I hosted until just a couple of weeks ago.
Brett Cooper is a conservative YouTuber who's blown up over the last few years, rolling in the same circles as Jordan Peterson, Candace Owens, and Ben Shapiro. She's been grinding out content, dropping videos twice a day for the last 2 years, all backed by the Daily Wire. Now, if you don't know, the Daily Wire is a right-wing media company started by Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring in 2015. It's not just some little YouTube operation anymore. It pulled in $1 billion valuation in 2023 and is set to rake in $200 million by the end of this year. They've got money, they've got shows, they've got movies, and of course, they've got people like Brett Cooper. A few weeks ago, though, things got weird. Out of nowhere, Brett Cooper was MIA, and suddenly, this new girl, who nobody really knew, popped up, saying she was filling in for Brett. She didn't explain much, just kept the show rolling. At first, people thought it was funny because she had Brett's mannerisms, same expressions, even nailed the ad transitions. Oh, but then she filled in again, and again, and again. That's when the jokes started drying up, and people got a little uneasy. Rumors started flying that the Daily Wire was pushing Brett out. Fans started noticing small signs, and when they suggested Brett to open up with comments flooding in her favor, and guess what? She actually did. Soon enough, we had Brett announcing her departure, and Jeremy Boring dropped a video that only made things more confusing.
I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Reagan, is taking over as host of the comment section, and I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best.
Rumors started swirling that Reagan had taken acting lessons to copy Brett's style, and the internet did not take it well. The backlash was immediate. No one knows the full story. Maybe Brett just wanted out of Nashville. Maybe she wanted more control, or maybe she just needed a break. This is what Boring had to say for Brett, and despite his appreciation for her, fans are not pleased.
Bittersweet indeed. We're sad to see Brett go, but we're excited to see her take the next step in her journey. Brett's an amazing talent, both as a personality and as an actress. It's been a pleasure to see her bring the comment section to life these last 3 years, and her performance in the Pendragon cycle is sensational.
We don't know clearly what went wrong between Brett, Boring, and HT producer Reagan, but what is clear is that Brett unfollowed Reagan, wiped their pictures, and also unfollowed Daily Wire, Jeremy Boring, and others.
This dependency only worsened, and I had to learn how to find hope and humor and joy and purpose outside of the news and outside of this constant noise. And I wanted to make sure, more importantly, that I was showing up positively for every single person who clicked on my channel to watch a video.
Now she's dropping videos that seem a little too calculated to be random, leaving people questioning if she's making a statement. Here's more from Brett.
This also gives me my purpose, which in my life is my second key to resilience. Because when you are driven by something that is bigger than yourself, these daily wins and losses matter less. You will not find this type of purpose in likes or clicks or viral moments. Those will not sustain you. I learned that the hard way.
Looks like Turning Point USA handed Brett the mic, and she did not hold back. The crowd was eating it up too, knowing exactly who she was aiming those shots at.
Because here's the truth. You might not have control over the world or the circumstances that you were born into or these political outcomes, but you do have control over yourself. You have control over the way that you approach and respond to the world, and that is your personal responsibility. That's my personal responsibility.
Brett Cooper's exit from Daily Wire is still making noise, with new details keeping people talking. A supposed leaked email from CEO Jeremy Boring and a TikTok defense from Reagan Conrad's cousin have added more fuel to the fire. making folks wonder what really went down.
My life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire.
The email, allegedly from Jeremy, claims Brett left on her own after months of talks. Daily Wire hasn't confirmed if it's real, but it paints the exit as her choice, saying the company made multiple offers to keep her. It also suggests the comment section was wrapping up anyway, no matter what. Jeremy shut down rumors that she was forced out, calling it just a regular business move. But instead of calming things down, the leak has only made people more suspicious. Meanwhile, Reagan, Brett's former producer and now the new host of the show, has been at the center of online chatter, especially after Brett unfollowed her, but Brett's social media moves aren't helping clear things up, leaving fans side-eyeing the whole situation. Additionally, Cooper's mom liked several posts from Cooper's fans attacking the Daily Wire and calling Reagan a backstabber. That's when Reagan's cousin jumped on TikTok, claiming Brett left on her own and even picked Reagan as her stand-in. According to the cousin, Reagan stepped up with Brett's full support and had nothing to do with her leaving. Since Brett left, the comment section has taken a hit. Episodes that used to pull over 250,000 views are now struggling to hit 30,000. And the like-to-dislike ratio says it all. People aren't feeling the switch. Even with the drop, Daily Wire is standing by Reagan, with Jeremy reportedly congratulating her on taking over in the same leaked email. With no clear answers, people are left picking apart every detail, still asking if Brett walked away by choice or if there's more to the story.
After weeks of speculation, Brett Cooper has left.
Well, it looks like the rumors were true.
Brett Cooper's departure has caused quite a stir.
The internet is absolutely melting down.
Brett Cooper did, in fact, announce her exit.
Brett Cooper announces she is leaving the Daily Wire.
Brett Cooper is officially leaving the Daily Wire.
Brett Cooper is back. She just announced her return to YouTube only weeks after leaving Daily Wire, and her video blew up. Seems like she brought all her fans with her, while everyone else is still trying to figure out what actually happened. Brett Cooper leaving the Daily Wire has messed things up big time. Not only did it tank the show, but now a bunch of other projects are up in the air, especially Mr. Burkham. And to make things worse, the Snow White and the Evil Queen movie she was supposed to star in seems to be scrapped too. This ain't the same as Disney's Snow White with Rachel Zegler. Daily Wire's version had Brett Cooper playing Snow White and was supposed to drop in 2025 on their kids' streaming app, Bentkey.
And in addition to just announcing Bentkey, we also announced Bentkey's first live-action film, which is Snow White and the Evil Queen. And that's me, I'm Snow White, which is so funny to say.
They even put out a teaser with stock footage and Brett dressed up as Snow White, just to take a jab at Disney's version. The company's CEO, Jeremy Boring, said they made the movie because Disney was pushing what he called woke nonsense. But here's the catch. Brett Cooper's contract had a clause saying she had to be Snow White. Once she left, that deal was dead. No one really knows why she walked out, but things clearly didn't end on good terms. To make it spicier, Cooper's mom went and liked some posts from fans dragging the Daily Wire and calling producer Reagan a backstabber. Apparently, Brett and the Daily Wire couldn't agree on how political the movie should be. The company wanted to throw in some extra subplots just to trigger leftists, but Brett wanted it to be a straight-up classic Snow White story that anyone could enjoy, no matter their politics. With Brett gone, the project is dead for now, but the Daily Wire might try to replace her. That won't sit well with fans, especially if they cast Reagan as the new Snow White. And on top of that, Mr. Bersham's future isn't looking great either, not just because season 1 flopped, but also because Brett voiced the main female lead, Mrs. Bersham. It is fair to say that, although Daily Wire owned the channel, Brett owned the audience. Now that she's out, it's not just her starting fresh, the channel is too. And between the two, her road looks a lot smoother.